Hey, once again, my YouTube subscribers. Okay, listen. Okay, so this video is going to be about Brandy again. This video is going to be about Brandy, and this video is going to be about Brandy because I'm going to be talking a lot about Brandy because you know what? I'm about to just give you the real deal Evander Holyfield about why I'm going to be talking about Brandy. Because I grew up on Brandy, okay? I grew up on Brandy, and I believe a lot of other people did too. Either they grew up on Brandy, and Brandy influenced a lot of people, a few artists in some type of way, shape, or form. They did, because like I said before, like it wasn't no artist out there saying if I could do it, you could do it too. There wasn't no artist out there saying that at that time. I mean, you had Mariah Carey, that was singing anyway. You had the Mariah Carey, you had, Whitney Houston, rest in peace, I hate to say that. You had Whitney Houston, you had singers here and there. But Brandy was the main, she was definitely one of the main artists that said, okay, I want to be a singer. If she was a singer, and there is proof, there is facts out there. There is VH1 behind the music. You already know, everybody already know about the story about Brandy's teacher saying something like, "Oh well, you're not drop dead gorgeous" or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like who would say something like that to another human being anyway for you to be a teacher? I mean, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, nobody has those stories. Nobody knows that history. I didn't even know Brandy was on Thea. Like when I was listening to I Want to Be Down and the Brandy album, Always on My Mind, Broken Hearted, Best Friend, Baby. I didn't even know of Brandy being on Thea. Somebody pointed that out to me years and years later down the line. That's what ended up making me gravitate towards Brandy. I like Brandy's voice. I'm not saying, Brandy's fans, which is the stars, they have given her, they are the ones who gave her the title of the vocal Bible. And I feel like, some people like it, some people don't like it. Oh, well, yeah, it's a plethora of singers that can sing way better than Brandy. And it very well may be true. You understand what I'm saying? Very well may be true. But at the same time, now, I listen to some artists. I do. I listen to artists, and I feel that Brandy, I feel that over the years of listening to Brandy from the beginning to now, I feel that she has been the only artist that voice has been able to, change. And that's another thing. And that's a huge another thing. Is that when Brandy first came out, and then, she had the whole, this fiasco thing with the whole, oh yeah, she fell down the stairs or whatever because she was lip syncing or something like that or whatever, or she, whatever. But years ago when Brandy first came out, Brandy was 100% live all the time. She was 100% live all the time. Brandy didn't start using, now from what I know, Brandy didn't start using a background track until after Sitting Up in My Room. Like when she did Sitting Up at now that song right now, Sitting Up in My Room, I think that's Brandy's like natural voice, because of the fact that Brandy's always I hate to go into her personal life, but Brandy always have struggle with like her personal life, with like her image or whatever, because of the fact that she's a pretty girl. Brandy's a pretty girl, but she struggled, because of the fact that there are other pretty women out there. You know, you have Mona Lisa out there, you got Maya out there, which is beautiful and gorgeous. You got the Beyonce, you got Mariah Carey or whatever. But at the same time, it's like when you hear those voices, you don't really think of a truck. You don't really think of a truck. You don't really think of like raspy or like grainy or like you understand what I'm saying? And I'm being silly, but and that's where the difference between Brandy and I feel like that's what some people struggle with, because you know a lot of people really can't get into her voice because of the fact that it's her. You understand what I'm saying? Like I feel like I don't really feel like Brandy has like a pretty voice, like with a pretty pink bow tie and a pretty big huge bow and a pretty whatever. Brandy's voice is like husky. I feel like listening to her anyway. My opinion, I feel that her voice is like, you understand what I'm saying? And I also feel like when Brandy first came out, Brandy had like a pretty voice. When she was like singing I Want to Be Down live, she was singing Baby live and all this other stuff. But during those times, you know, she was getting older, and I don't think she was aware of it. Of course, you know, her voice ended up changing. I did too. Her voice ended up changing. And I don't think that she knew at that young that her voice was going to change. In my personal opinion, is that I felt like she struggled, and she probably still do struggle with that raspiness in her voice. Because, you know, sometimes, you know, it sounds cool on some songs, and other songs doesn't have like a raspiness type of, you understand what I'm saying? Like I feel like Brandy, you know, at the time, but like right now, I'm sure that, you know, she pretty much got it, you know, in check now. Like, okay, I want this song to sound raspy. I want this song right here to sound pretty. I want this song right here to sound whispery. I want this song right here to sound low. I want this song right here to sound high, or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of other artists out there just cannot do what Brandy can do. A lot of them artists out there can't sound husky and raspy and just sound like you understand what I'm saying? And just run you. A lot of those artists can't do that. I like them. I like a lot of artists out there, but a lot of them artists can't really do what Brandy can do, and you know, Brandy can't do what some other artists can do. I just wish that fans and people on R&B fans anyway would just, you know, appreciate what it is that the artist is delivering. And I feel that Brandy has struggled with all of that. I feel like Brandy has struggled with all of that the most out of all the other artists. And let's see. And even Mariah Carey, for that matter, like people say, oh yeah, Mariah Carey can't sing nowadays. That's because years ago, like early 90s, Mariah Carey was live 100% all the time. And even when Mariah Carey do try to use a background track, she don't know how, because of the fact that she wasn't raised on using no background track. You understand what I'm saying? And eventually your automobile is going to need an oil change. Your automobile is going to need a tune-up. But when you Mariah Carey singing live 100% all the time, morning after morning after morning, hours after hours after hours, at a baseball game, at a football game, hitting high note after high note after high note after high note, that's what people want to hear. And then the thing is that people don't realize is that eventually your voice is going to eventually take a toll on you. And shoot, I believe Mariah Carey I mean, she still can sing, but I feel like those years of her producers and the record company pushing her all the time live, it eventually took a toll on her. And I feel that at least Brandy, at least she's smart enough to know what she can do and what she can't do. And so I just want to just say that. And more on like some other stuff later. But thank you to my subscribers, and please subscribe again. And I just want to just be there to defend her because of the fact that I love her. All right, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. All right. Dang.